G'day, welcome to another video. I'm Tim and we're doing another shoe review. Let's get into it. Alright, so welcome. So another video. Been sort of procrastinating this one a bit. It's been quite a while since my last video. But here we go. So this is the box. And some of you may or may not know this one. Today is the Air Jordan 6 Carmine. We've got the size tag there on the front. Hopefully that's visible. US 8. So I tend to go for US 8 in these just because we've got a medium to narrow width foot. And size 8.5 seemed to be a little bit big, a little bit long for me. So I went down to try a size US 8 and it fits just right. So and these retailed for 260 Australian dollars, and I managed to cop them off of the Nike website actually on release date. So that was awesome. Because usually the bots snap up pretty quick. They're gone in about a minute or so. So I'm quite surprised actually with these because they were sitting for some time after release, and the release was a bit weird because it released from Nike and Foot Locker pretty quick, but then not a couple of days after, or a week later, it released at Culture Kings and that. So they were actually sitting in stores for a little bit, and they were sitting on Foot Locker website for a little bit as well. So that was quite a surprise because usually these Jordans have been going really quick, especially with the bots. The bots are on it and they just sell out like that. So thankfully, I was able to get these retail. So let's get the shoe out. So let's open it up, and that's the shoe there. So let's pop this down, do it gently. Pop that on there. Okay, so this is the shoe in all its glory, the Air Jordan 6 Carmine. And Carmine, which is basically this shade of red. So yeah, something different. And Jordan actually wore this model as well on the court, so it's quite popular because of that reason. And obviously this one's OG, so it's got the Nike Air on the back, as you can see. So that's usually what makes these shoes quite high in demand, but for some reason this model, I don't know if it's just the colorway, wasn't really the case because they didn't really sell out very quickly, which I was very surprised with. But I'm just glad that I managed to cop them for retail. I don't think I would have purchased this for resale, after the resale market, just because I was a bit umming and ahhing, but because I managed to surprisingly cop them on the sneakers on the Nike website when they released, I was stoked. That's to say the least. So yeah, so obviously with these, all the white part is all leather upper, and obviously this is like a suede or a nubuck. I think it's a nubuck, but I could be wrong. It could be a suede. Obviously all leather upper, so it makes it just easier to wear, especially here in Melbourne now coming into winter. It's raining on and off. Like you don't know what you're going to get when you walk outside. It's usually all 4 or 5 seasons in a day. So having leather up, it just makes it easy to wear. You don't have to worry about getting it as dirty and all that. So yeah, obviously you've got the Porsche. It's actually, this whole shoe is inspired by the Porsche. Michael Jordan used to drive. Well, he's pretty keen on his cars, so he a bit of a fanatic, and so this whole design is actually inspired by the Porsche, especially the rear pull tab there. It's sort of inspired by the spoiler. So yeah, obviously nice shoe. They're not the most comfortable shoe. I usually throw an insole in there, and it just adds the comfort, makes it a lot more wearable. So I mean, it is what it is. You don't exactly wear these for the comfort compared to like your Yeezys and your Adidas, like your Yeezy line and that, and your NMDs and your Ultra Boost. They're far more comfortable. But I just find when I wear these, just a lot more foot structure. So, but yeah, obviously a nice all-round view here. We've got the nice blue icy outsole with the Jumpman there in the middle, as you can see. So a very nice shoe all around. I do have I went for the USA because I have a medium to narrow foot, so that's why I go a half size down with these, and they fit. I'm pretty happy with it. So so we'll jump onto the little round table and get a close-up view, shall we? And yeah. Alright, so here we are. I went and got both shoes out because it just makes it easier for the up close. So as you can see, the material is not too bad on this. I mean, the leather's, I wouldn't say it's soft or anything. It's pretty firm, but I guess it is the way it is with these Jordans. They're not going to be premium, despite sometimes the price being quite premium. But yeah, as you can see, got the nice red suede on it, and there's no, I can't really see any like change of colour, so unless you look really close, but it's ever so faint. Obviously you've got the Jumpman on the tongue there, and a little lace lock there at the top as well, and it's got the Nike on there, and then obviously your Jordan on the other side, so that's a nice little nifty detail. And then yeah, so it's not a bad looking shoe, again inspired by the Porsche car. Yeah, not bad. And then obviously the nice little design from Tinker Hatfield. Tinker Hatfield is the guy that designed pretty much every Jordan shoe from the Jordan 3 onwards, and he's pretty much the creator behind this one. And obviously he managed to do a nice little detail with the 2 being here and the 3 being here, so that was pretty cool. And obviously you got the nice Nike Air on the back there. Just I don't mind these shoes with Nike Air, just feels in the back of the heel quite nicely. Obviously you got the Porsche looking spoiler tab, back tab there, and then you got that rather nice blue outsole there as well, with the big Jumpman on the bottom, and then obviously this sort of pattern on the bottom. And yeah, as I said, not the comfiest shoes, but throw an insole in there and it can make quite a difference. It just makes it sort of more wearable through the day. And as for like, there's not much glue marks etc on this shoe. They're pretty alright. And apparently there was a lot of issues with the midsole being sort of pink, slight pinkish hue from the red suede, but it looks like this pair is not too bad by the looks of it. It looks pretty white to me. So yeah, so there's just an up close and little, not a bad design. I was like, I'm ignoring about this one. Don't think I would have picked it up if I didn't get it for retail. Just because I thought that doesn't quite appeal to me that much, but because I got it for retail, I thought, well, that's a bonus. So yeah, not a bad looking shoe all around. Easy to wear with leather. We'll see how the nubuck / suede goes over time. See how easy it is to keep clean. But yeah. So yeah. Anyways, we'll jump back in front of the camera, and we'll finish her up. Alright, so yeah, back in front of the camera. So yeah, as I said, released February 27th. Managed to get them for retail, $260 Australian, size US8, and getting it for retail just made it that much better. So I was pretty happy with that. So yeah, all round nice shoe. Looking forward to rocking this one, and it's a bit striking, which is good. The colour differences, and the nice big Nike Air Nike Air on the heel tab there again. Yeah, it just made it quite nice. So yeah, anyways, so yeah, thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment on what your thoughts on the shoe are. And unfortunately no on feet, just because I'm not the most fashionable when it comes to doing the on feet. But let me know if you want one, and I can see what I can do. But yeah, this will be good to rock, hopefully in the coming days or weeks. And yeah, so anyway, feel free to leave a like or a comment, and subscribe, and anyways, I'll catch you in the next one, eh? Take care.